Hello everyone, myself Ayush Jaswal and I am making an explanation video of data science assignment question 10 where we have the k nearest neighbor algorithm and have a given sample test. Then we have to see why k nearest neighbor is considered as lazy learning and discuss the k nearest neighbor. Consider the following table. I will be showing you this table. Now, what is k-nearest neighbor? It is a supervised learning algorithm used for classification and regression. Instance-based learning stores all training data. It is called lazy learning because no training phase. All computation happens during prediction. Makes prediction based on the k closest neighbors in the feature space. Simple yet powerful algorithm for pattern recognition. How does k nearest neighbor work? Close k. Select the numbers of nearest neighbor to consider. Calculate distance using Euclidean distance. Find neighbors and identify the k closest data points. Vote for classification using majority voting among k nearest neighbors. Predict. Assign the most common class labels of the new point. Distance is calculated with the common distance function is Euclidean. If you have given, you can use Manhattan or Minkowski also, and cosine similarity, where Manhattan is sum of absolute difference along axis. Minkowski is generalization of Euclidean and Manhattan, where h value is given, and cosine similarity measure angle between vectors. Now this is an visualization of k nearest neighbor algorithm where we'll look at the data, calculate distance, find neighbors, vote on labels. This is the raw data. We have calculated the distance from the centroid. This, and we have find the neighbors of it and vote on the labels according to it. And choosing a right k value where small k more sensitive to noise, complex decision boundaries, risk for overfitting. Large k is some smoother decision boundaries, less sensitive to outliners, risk of underfitting. Overfitting and underfitting we have discussed in our early videos, that is question number 8 or 7. Not Yes, 8 or 7. And odd values preferred for binary classification. Use cross validation to find optimal k. Common rules for this is k equals to root n, where n is number of training samples. Advantages are simple to understand and implement, no training phase required, working well with multi-class problems, adapts easy to new data, and few hyperparameters to tune. Hyperparameters are parameters that are given to a model before training. And disadvantages of k nearest neighbor are computationally expensive for large data sets, require feature scaling, sensitive to irrelevant features, storage intensive, curse of dimensionality. Real world application is recommendation system, suggests product based on similar user preference, pattern recognition, medical diagnosis, and credit rating for predict credit worthiness based on similar profiles. Anomaly detection, identify unusual patterns in data, text classification, categorize document, and spam filtering. And the key takeaways are k nearest neighbor is a simple intuitive machine learning problem algorithm. Classification is based on majority voting of k nearest neighbor. The choice of k value and the distance metric significantly impacts performance. Feature scaling is essential for accurate results. Best suited for a smaller dataset with well defined classes. Remember, you are the average of your k closest neighbors. The values. Thank you everyone. That's all for our question 10, and I hope you like our playlist. This is our last question. Thank you.